As the holidays approach, many families are probably thinking about those dinner plans. And let's face it, sometimes your mom or dad's homemade cooking is hard to beat.
But this morning, 7-4's Alyssa Heron is talking with the experts at Lobdell's Teaching Restaurant in Traverse City for some advice on how to make the holiday dinner delicious no matter who's doing the cooking. Good morning, Alyssa.
Good morning, Brendan and Melissa. Joining us now is Chef Bob Rodriguez, and he's with the Great Lakes Culinary Institute and chef instructor. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Of course, and I heard you have some of the best tips in town when it comes to cooking and easy cooking tips for the holidays.
Yes. This is all designed to be in and out in an hour.
All right, so tell me what we're cooking today.
Today we're going to do a roast half chicken with root vegetables.
Okay, and now you said anybody can make this.
Anybody can make this. This was designed for maybe a guy to cook for his girlfriend or somebody to surprise somebody else. Somebody who's not used to cooking can do this real easy.
All right, so show me the first step. What do we have to do?
First thing we have to do is, this is a chicken dish, so we get a chicken. You can go to the butcher's and you get this cut in half, or you can cut it in half yourself, which is really easy to do, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now.
Okay, let's do that.
Let me do that.
And you said this is just a knife that anybody would have. We don't need any fancy knives.
This is, you could go to the store in town here, get one of these things. They're less than 15 bucks. They're really, really simple to use. They're very sharp, so you always need to watch yourself. You should always watch yourself when you're handling a knife. Always remember, the knife hand is not the important hand. The hand without the knife is the important hand.
All right, good to know.
That's the one you cut, okay? So I'm going to start by cutting up this chicken into a half. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to watch where this hand is. I'm going to grab the chicken, and I'm going to bring the knife under this hand, and I'm going to cut right down the breastbone, all the way down to the bottom.
Okay.
And that splits real easily.
And should your chicken be thawed already?
Yes, it should be thawed already,
Okay.
all right? Now, normally, you should always be careful when handling chicken. I will change my cutting boards after this. Chicken has a lot of pathogens in it, potentially harmful pathogens. Most of them don't anymore, but you always have to be careful.
Okay.
So normally I would have on gloves or something like this, but this whole dish is wrapped around the chicken, so it really doesn't matter.
Okay.
So I want to go right down this bone, just like that. That is that easy.
Perfect.
Okay, then I'm going to go down the other side, same way. Okay, I'll use this later for stock. I'm just going to take the wing and I'm going to tuck it under so this thing browns really nice.
So no tying involved for this?
No tying involved for this at all. The wing gets tucked right under. That way the finished product has a nice even coat to it, a nice even brown. There's no dark black wing sticking out of it.
All right, sounds good. And we're running out of time right now, so coming in the next half hour, we're going to pull out our vegetables, and you're going to show us how to wrap up this dish, serve it, cook it, and we should be all set.
We should be all set.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Alyssa.
We wanted to continue going, but of course we have only so much time, so we'll pick up. But helpful tips right there. Just
so far, so good. It looks like I could do that.
I think so far, so good. I could probably handle at least up to that point anyway.
Right. We'll see how that goes at 6:30. Plus, 7-4's Alyssa Heron is talking with the experts at Lobdell's Teaching Restaurant in Traverse City. She'll share some of the expert tips you need to know the next time you're in the kitchen. It's 6:20 and you're waking up with 7-4 News Today.
Good morning, Brendan and Melissa. With us again is Bob Rodriguez. He's a chef and chef instructor here with the Great Lakes Culinary Institute. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me again.
All right, and we're making a quick and easy dish for the holidays that anybody can make. In the last half hour, you've shared some tips on how to cut the chicken and how to prepare that.
Right.
Now we're on to the rest of the dish.
Now we're on to the rest of the dish. I've changed my cutting board. I've washed my hands, cleaned the knife, because you don't want to fool around with raw chicken.
Okay.
I'm going to quickly cut these things up, and if you notice the way I'm cutting them up, the knife does not go towards my fingers. I'm going to just quickly cut these into 1-inch pieces, and you want them all to be as uniform as possible. And all of these things, once they're cut up, I'm going to put them in a bowl.
Okay.
And just blend everything together with some spices. And for time, I'm going to just...
Now, I want you to give me some tips on picking the vegetables for this dish, because you said you can use any vegetables.
You can use anything you want for this. I like to go healthy, and whenever you go healthy, there's one thing you should remember, and that's eat the rainbow.
Okay.
Okay? That was a tip taught to me by a nutritionist, and And I try to look at that whenever I do something. The only thing I would really add to this is maybe some kale or some type of a green. The greens are really something that boosts your metabolism and really something everybody should have.
I like
every
that.
day. I'm going to get these. I'm going to put these in a bowl.
And you said this is a quick and easy meal.
This is quick and easy meal.
Prep time about 15 minutes?
15 minutes, 45 minutes in the oven, and you're ready to go. Cleanup is a snap, and that's what this is based on. I'm going to hit this with a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic.
Okay.
A little bit of white wine.
Yum.
Okay, and a little bit of balsamic vinegar.
And no measuring involved for this either.
I don't really measure a lot of this.
All
and
right.
a little bit of oil.
Okay.
Okay, and I am just going to toss this in a bowl. I'm going to get
beautiful.
And
it smells amazing. This is one of the times I always say I wish we had smell-o-vision because it smells awesome.
And I'm going to just put this on here.
Put some tin foil on it. Easy cleanup.
Easy cleanup.
All right, I want you to hit on the temperature that we need for the oven.
The oven needs to be at 350, 375, somewhere around there. I'm just taking this chicken and I'm tossing it in that olive oil and spices that I had. I'm going to lay this right on top, and that is it. This goes into the oven for about 45 minutes at about 375, somewhere around there. Just keep your eye on it. Everybody's oven is different.
Okay.
So you just want to keep your eye on it. Then you put this in the oven.
And then we have our finished product.
You have your finished product right here. And
yum.
This is really, really good. And when you're done...
Oh, you can even...
You're done.
Yeah.
Everything's done.
You can put it in the fridge like that, or you can just toss it, whatever you need to do.
Or, you know, this comes off, goes on the plate. Cleanup is just this.
Great. Let me see that beautiful plate. I'm going to show it really quick. Once again, I just want you to hit on the times of the lobdell's restaurant here.
Sure. We're open Tuesdays through Thursdays from 11:30 to 1:30. Reservations are highly suggested because we're always busy, especially this time of year.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Chef Bob. And here's a close-up of this beautiful dish. Once again, it smells amazing. So
thank you.
He's ever so gracious to share the recipe with us, and we'll throw it up on our website at UpNorthLive.com. Reporting live in Traverse City, Alyssa Heron, 7 and 4 News.